everybody, welcome to my channel if you were new, welcome back if you've been here. Today I'm just going to chat and do my makeup with you guys and talk about what my plan for this year is. So let's get on with that. I'm still trying to figure out how to work my little tripod thing, so if I look stupid, sorry. Alright, so I'm just going to moisturize my face really quick. But, yeah. With the Clean Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a little bit. So I figured I should. Because, I don't know. I like these, you know. I watch these a lot. Like, people just doing their makeup and I do my makeup with them. But, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I did want to talk about what I plan to happen this year. Not only with this channel, but like with my life. And if you can hear my show in the background, sorry, I'm watching The Office while I do this. Yeah, I just want to, let's just talk about what this year's gonna be. Like, not only with this channel, I'm gonna explain this channel, but just like, you know. But so it's what, like, I think it's January 26th today, so it's a little after 2019 started. But honest, for being January 26th, I honestly, like, the last couple years, I feel like January has been going, I feel like it's the longest month. And I always dread January because I just feel like it takes years to end. But this time, I actually feel like it went by pretty fast. So I'm like genuinely happy about that. Also really not that happy. My birthday is in February. I'm turning 16 on the 13th. So I'm kind of happy about that. But then comes my permit stuff. So I'm going to be dealing with that and getting my license and stuff. If everything goes right. But yeah, I always just feel like January takes a really long time. So I'm really happy that it's almost over. So I did make resolutions, and I am that type of person that will make resolutions, and you won't see me do them at all. But I made ones that I knew I needed to make, because I'm that type of person, like, okay, I am that type of person that, okay, I messed up in this year, next year's my year, and I messed up a lot last year, with myself, not even, like, with other people or with, like, my at-home life or anything. I just messed up, like, myself. And I felt like I lost myself. And I honestly will say, because of a lot of people that I was around, I just was always like, I was just always having bad vibes, and I didn't like it. So, we're not doing that this year. We're surrounding ourselves with only good people. And I've been good at that. I just want to better myself, because I'm young, and the way I was feeling last year just shouldn't have been the way I should be feeling at 15 years old. So, yeah. And I wasn't even like, I don't know. I was just like, I always was in a dark place most of the days. And I don't like to blame other people for my problems, but it wasn't necessarily their fault. I mean, like, it was because of who they were. But it was also because I let myself be around them, so. That was great. But yeah, I really, and like, I don't know, I got into a lot of toxic things last year. So we're not going to do that this year. I let this primer is so good to me, the Baby Skin Primer, my Maybelline, but I always let it kind of sit there for a little bit. If I sound, like, congested, I am, so sorry for that. But, yeah, so that's just, like, one of my New Year's resolutions, because, alright, so for foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow foundation, the shade 203 Nude Beige. It's just a little dark. I do like to darken my foundation a little darker than my neck, so like it doesn't match, but it's fine because I know. But I do add the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in 101 Classic Ivory, just because I don't want it to be insanely dark, but I also don't want it to be insanely light. Get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, I noticed that like when I look pale, so I used to be really tan, but when I look pale, people are like, oh my god, like, are you okay? Like, you're looking really pale. And I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want to be asked that question already, because I got really pale last year. And that literally, like, I don't know what it was, but like I don't like myself being pale. So like that genuinely just like upset me. So, but yeah, a lot of the problems that I had with myself last year was also because of myself, and I would just like think about too much, and it would just always get to me. And like I still have that problem to this day, where like it just sometimes I just can't turn my brain off. And I have like so much in my mind that like I'll like be having conversations, and then like I'll just easily switch to something else because there's so much going on in my mind. Or like I'll be thinking about one thing, and then my attention just like automatically switches to something else because of the fact that there's just so much on my mind that like I can't focus on one thing long enough. So yeah, it's kind of difficult, but we're learning, we're getting there, you know. But yeah, so that's one of my New Year's resolutions, and that's honestly just like the biggest one. But I do want to get my grades up. I slipped this marking period. I didn't do too bad the first marking period, but I definitely did slip down this marking period. So, and it just ended. Like literally yesterday. No, yeah, it ended yesterday. So I want to do more for this channel. And I mean, like, this channel is right now focused on only makeup. But I probably said it in one of my videos when I like had first started that I didn't want this channel to only be makeup. And like I did want to put it in other directions, you know, kind of like have a little bit of everything, but not everything. Because some things just, like I want to do some, like I want to make content that I know I'd watch, because then other people probably watch it. Like I don't want to put out crappy content, because if I'm editing a video and I'm like, this is so stupid, I wouldn't even watch it, why would I put it out for other people to watch it? That means like literally no one would watch it. I don't want to get ahead of myself, because I'm young, so it's just kind of like you need to like kind of take this slow for now until you know that this is something like you really want to do. And I mean, like I've been wanting to do YouTube probably since I was in 4th grade, and especially when I really started getting into makeup more, I would always like, and I would still do it to this day, like before I started YouTube, I would like kind of practice, because I always wanted to start my own YouTube channel. And I was gonna wait until I got out of high school to do it, and then it was like just over the summer that I just went out on a limb and was like, you know what, I really want to do it, so let's do it, and we're gonna see where this goes. And honestly, there's nothing bad going on yet, so I'm not really mad about it. So yeah. But another resolution was that I did want to take this channel somewhere, because I've been having fun with it. And yeah, like I want to do more for this channel. So for eyebrows, I conceal them off with the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin concealer. I don't usually worry about the shade, but in case you guys do want to know, this is Ivory 10. I kind of just put whatever shade on my eyebrows, because I'm going to put eyeliner over them, or not eyeliner, eyeshadow over it anyway, but yeah. And then for concealer, I'm just going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. So yeah, but so I do want to go places with this channel. I do want to do more. I have a lot of video ideas in mind, but like, because I want to do one where like I show you guys a day in my life, and I've actually attempted to do it multiple times, but my schedule for school is like kind of messed up. So like on certain days, like I have certain classes, and on other days I have other classes. So I want to do on like a day that I have like the easier classes, so I can like do more with that video. But I don't know. And then like I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and like just setting all of it up, it's very difficult sometimes, and it's hard for me to get up in the morning. So I can't even tell you guys how many times I've attempted to do it, and then I'd be like, oh wait, like I'm not doing anything in this video, so like I can't put that out. And I don't do anything on weekends. Like if I go out, then I go out, but like there's nothing to that, you know. like me and my friends just hang out. So why would I want to vlog that, you know? But I do want to do a day in my life. I want to do it since I originally started this channel, which was like a couple months ago. But I don't know. Actually, it was more than that. Oh my god, wait, it's January. Holy shit. I forget the months sometimes, okay? But anyway, so yeah, those are just some resolutions that I have. And I will say I'm not doing too bad on them, but except for my grades, that was like, okay, like I kind of fell off this marking period, and I knew that like I wasn't gonna be able to get my grades back on the time. So like I tried, I did my work more, but like I wasn't putting my full effort into it like I'm going to this marking period, because yeah. Now I'm just gonna be setting my face with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 100, and we're just gonna go on my face with this. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, those are all my New Year's resolutions. And I will say, I'm definitely, and this year it's only been 26 days in, but that's the 26 days that like, I'm kind of like, okay, maybe this is how my year's gonna be. And honestly, if my year's gonna be like it has been the last 26 days, I don't mind that at all. And I do want to do, like a video of me maybe just like doing my makeup and just putting on my playlist for you guys and just kind of showing you the songs I've been liking lately. But I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, because I need to do a couple more things before that. But it's gonna come. But a song that I really have been obsessed with lately, and I will say this in this video, is 4 Men Convo. Is it 4 Minute or 4 Men? I think it's just 4 Men, yeah. 4 Men Convo by A Boogie. Bro, this song's good if you're in your bag or even if you're not. I've been obsessed with it. I'll put like a little clip of it in at some point. I'm gonna go in with Golden Ochre. I don't even know how you would say that. But that's because I'm stupid. Anyway, but yeah. So I'm gonna go with that. It's like a little, it's like, I don't even know, it's like a deep yellow shade. It's a little pretty transition color. Shade. I put on like putting music in the background, so I'm gonna hope that you guys can't hear the music in my background. Anyway, but yeah. I don't know, these past few years, life has been kicking my ass. Like, I had my good parts, but I also had my bad parts. And, I don't know, 2018, like, I don't know, it was just like, I had to find myself, I want to say. And 2018, I definitely had to learn to love myself. I always grew up heavy, you know, I was always heavier. And I don't really like the term fat or big or whatever. But I was always like heavier. And I never cared as a kid. And I always had thick skin. So like you could literally call me fat. To this day. You can, and I still won't care. But I've always had thick skin, so like I never really cared. And like I never really got bullied for it. And I know some people do. I never really did. You know, I just had my little own group of friends and we were all just chilling. You know, but like during my middle school years, it like kind of really started to hit me like, hey, like you're bigger than the rest of these girls. And at one point it just really, it got to me. And I was just like, yeah, like I really don't want to look like this anymore. And so I actually did stop eating for a little bit. Like, I would probably eat maybe like once a day and just call it a day. And most of the time it was just like dinner. But honestly, I still even eat a lot then. Like, even for dinner, like, I'd still eat a lot, you know. My 6th grade year, I kind of just fell off. I was like, you know, like, I just really don't want to eat. And there would be times where, like, I wouldn't eat all day, and, like, some days it would be, like, on the weekends or something. Because I remember it was just only me, it was me and my mom at home. Because I lived with her back then. And she wasn't home that much. So I was just like, okay. Like, I don't feel like making myself food, so, like, I just wouldn't eat. Then in my outer V, I'm just going to go in with Cypress Umber. But, you know, people were always like, oh my god, like, that's going to ruin your body. But, like, back then I didn't really care. And I was just like, honestly, like, let it. Like, I really don't care. And then my 7th grade year hit. And I just started to gain a lot of weight. Like, a lot of weight. And by then, I'm pretty sure I was at the heaviest I ever was. No. Yeah, I might have been at the heaviest I ever was. And, like, I started to lose myself a little bit. And, like, I was just genuinely sad inside. And I did, like, everything I could to not show it on the outside. And I just started to eat, like, a lot. And it was because I just emotionally, like, myself just wasn't okay. And, so I went from not eating to eating all the time. And I just started to gain, like, a lot of weight. And even though, and, like, but that still wasn't good for me, because, like, it still wasn't good things I was putting in my body. So that wasn't good. But, I started wearing a lot more baggy clothing, and I just started staying a lot more. I didn't want to go out as much, and I lost myself, you know. And then by the end of that year, I kind of noticed what hole I was. It's easy for me to get myself out of holes sometimes, and that was just one of those times where I started to notice myself, you know, and I started to get unhappy with my body again, and I was just like, listen, like, I don't want to live like this, you know, and I don't want to be unhealthy, but I don't want to be smaller but unhealthy because I wasn't eating, you know. So I did talk to my dad about it at one point, and, like, he just said, like, here, like, you gotta do this, you gotta eat right, blah blah blah. And I did start to do that, and then we ended up moving and we started to eat out a lot, so, like, that wasn't that good for me, but I was still able to balance it out. And, like, I've been fine, you know. Last year was my freshman year, and I learned to love myself, but I wasn't still emotionally okay last year. So I would still have my days where, like, I would just feel utterly disgusted by myself. And, you know, that happens. Summer hit. And I ended up chopping my hair off, which, if you literally go back, probably like a couple videos back, my hair is so short. And that was the shortest I've ever had it since I was about 5 years old. So that was, like, it was just something new for me. And I ended up hating it because I don't like my hair being short at all. Like, even this just bothers me. But at the time, I did it because my hair was dead and I dyed my hair a lot. So that was the main reason why I did it. But, like, once I did it, I felt like a new person, and it felt better, you know. I felt like it just, like, a weight was kind of lifted off me. But obviously I want my hair back now. But, you know, and I started to get tanner, and I was just like, oh, I was just really happy in life during summer. And I don't know, I just became really happy with myself. And I will say that I've never had the confidence that I have now. And I'm happy that I have it because, like, it wasn't even, like, other people that would put me down, because, like, literally, like I said, I always had thick skin, and I still do, you know. Like, you literally could try and, like, say the meanest stuff to me, and I literally just, like, laugh in your face, and I just won't care. Oh my god, my eyeball itches. But it was like me, myself, that was like putting myself down, and that's what was like digging me into that little hole. So I just kind of learned that like I have to like cross out the bad thoughts. And like, don't get me wrong, I still have my bad days, but I'm like better now, and it's not as bad. And like, I don't really tell people about it like that. I really don't. So like, I'm shocked I even just said all that, and I'm gonna keep that. Okay, well, because I had put it in a video a while back, and I think it was the same type video, you know, I was chatting with you guys, and then I was like, you know what, I really don't want that out. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, man, I really should have kept that in, because I know that there's a lot of people that struggle learning how to love themselves because of that. And another thing that I had to stop doing was comparing myself to other people. I was the master at comparing myself to other people, you know. I'd be like, oh, well, this person has this and I don't, or whatever. And I had to stop doing that. And once I did, like, I genuinely just love myself more. Like, you really can't make me jealous of anything that you have now, because I just don't care, you know. And that was just like another thing that I had to learn. I had to learn to stop caring as much as I did, because to be honest, I cared way too much. And when I learned to stop doing that, I became so much happier in life. Like, I had to learn to literally stop caring about almost everything in life to be happy, you know? And I did start this channel out on a limb. It was just like, you know what, let's just do it. And I was sitting with 2 other girls in my bedroom, and I was like, should I just start the YouTube channel? And I'm pretty sure I actually filmed with them in the room. And I ended up uploading it. And here I am. And I definitely do, like I said, want to start posting more on this channel. It's just kind of hard with, like, I want to get a camera and stuff, but I'm also waiting, because I want to do YouTube so bad, you know, and I know that for a fact that I love YouTube. I want to do it so bad, but I also know myself, and I just give up. And YouTube is definitely something I don't want to give up on, but I don't want to spend, like, so much money on, or like whatever amount of money on a camera, and then be like, you know what, I don't want to do it anymore. And like, I don't know, I'm just scared that I'm gonna do that, even though I want to do YouTube so bad. If that makes any sense. I don't make sense. I should do like Antonio Garza music right there. Like, I just put music in. I think I'm gonna do that. But you know, you gotta learn to love yourself in life. And when you do, life becomes so much easier, you know? So maybe if you watch this and you're struggling with something, maybe you'll take my word and do what I told you to do, and learn to do the things that I had to learn to do. And if my dad could not be loud, that would be great. I don't know what to call it. It's not even advice. I don't even know. But yeah, I don't know. I wish everyone could be happy in life, but not everyone is happy in life. But you can only do so much in this world, you know? I play life by ear, you know? I really do. I'm just like, okay, I go with the flow, I do what I do my own thing. And I honestly keep my life pretty private. Like, I tell my friends some things, but other things I won't tell them. But that's just because I would rather keep my life private. And I'm just a go with the flow type person, you know? So if today's a bad day, you know, I don't really do anything to make it worse. I just kind of go with the flow and see what life has in store, you know? Or, you know, when a new year enters, I just kind of do my own thing and I go with the flow. But yeah, I don't know, I just find it easier to go with the flow because, I don't know, when I started to go with the flow, I just had so much, I didn't have as many worries in life, you know? I didn't, ignore how many mascaras I use, please. I use a lot, okay? But I had to fall back from a lot of things to, like, to understand myself, you know? But yeah. And I genuinely used to just be so nice to people. And to be honest, I'm not like that anymore because so many people have taken that for granted. It made me just feel so heartless. Or it made me want to be so heartless that I'm do you see that? I don't get enough sleep, so the size like smaller. Anyway, but yeah, so I don't know, I'm just mentally in a better, healthier state. in life, and like, I don't know. I've just always been a person that like, I'm so worried about other people and how they are, like if they're okay in life, you know, but I never realized that like, hey, like you need to be okay in life too. Like I always put other people's happiness before mine, and I learned that there's like makeup all over my hands right now though. Can we talk about that? But I learned that like, hey, you can't go through life worrying about other people's happiness. You need to worry about yours too. So, talking so much that I didn't tell you guys everything I finished with my eyes. So, this is the Too Faced Under the Christmas Tree. The Christmas collection. It was like limited edition. You know, only around Christmas time. And I used the shade Unicorns Pull My Sleigh. That's the red shade that I have. And then in the Modern Renaissance palette, I used Vermeer for like the little white that I have. And then mascaras, I used a little sample I got from my Ipsy. It was the It Cosmetics mascara. Then I used my little Better Than Sex mascara that I got in here actually. And then I used the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Drama. So yeah, I use a couple different mascaras because of the fact that I feel like they all do something different. Like one makes my eyelashes look thicker, makes it have more volume, just stuff like that. But so I'm gonna go into another one of these Too Faced things. I'm gonna use the contour in here. That's the shade Christmas Flush, I think. I don't know. A lot of people are always like, oh my god, you only wear makeup because you're insecure. No, that's not it. And at one point in life, wait. So now I'm just going to be using the highlight in this palette too, and that's Angel Kisses. I don't think that these, I don't think I'm saying these right, but I don't know what way it goes because it's literally a 3 thing, so I can go anyway. So I think I have to look it up, which I will. So if I don't put a little box that says, oh, it's actually this, then I was right. But I genuinely, at one point in life, I did feel better with makeup on, and I kind of noticed that, because I was really in denial about it at first, and then I was like, you know what, like, I need to learn to love myself without makeup on, and I did, and so, like, I don't mind myself without makeup on, but do I like to sit down in front of a mirror and see what look I can create? Of course. This video is a minute away from hitting an hour. Shit. I'm almost done my makeup though, it's fine, it's fine. I have like 3 more things to do and then I'm done, so. I'm sorry for how long this video is, depending on how long it is. I don't really talk when I do my eyeliner, but this isn't just an eyeliner pencil from Rimmel in the shade, I don't know, because it's all taken off, so. Yeah. Alright, so for lips, this is just what I like to do. I'm going to take just my beauty blender and kind of pat some foundation on my lips, make them a little bit lighter, and then I put lip gloss over it. So today I'm just going to be using my Steve Laurent lip gloss in the shade Orchid. But it's gloss, so like there really is no shade. That's what it looks like in the bottle, but it's not purple, so yeah. Sometimes I wear lip glosses, or I mean lipsticks, or lip. I'm gonna use the MAC Fix Plus Prep and Prime type thing and just set my face really quick. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's gonna be more interesting videos coming, I promise. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that whatever I said maybe hit a spot and, you know, you take it into, you kind of take it into consideration. But, yeah, so, yeah, that's it. You know, my social medias are in the beginning of this video, but they're also down below, and, I will see you guys in my next video. So, please be sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye. That's so petty, isn't it?